even get off their...
Okay, hello everyone, George Webb here at Butler Township. Butler Township, part of Butler County. Some of the reporting isn't getting that quite right by some of the other outlets, but this is the subset of the township that had officers at the township. I was told here today that there was other townships involved as well. Again, volunteers also involved in the townships, which makes it a tougher area of trying to pin responsibility on who actually had that outer perimeter responsibility. It's sort of, we're getting different stories, different townships in the county providing security outside the perimeter, and then you throw volunteers into the mix, and now you really have a complicated situation. But we're following up on it here. I've been told also by the folks inside here that all future press conferences will no longer be here or at the county. It's all going to be the FBI. The FBI has all of the public information releases from this point on. Of course, that's very troubling, because when we see the FBI's history here, even as evidence is coming out, this is not the same situation as the Warren Commission. This is not the same situation of the Warren Commission, where you can establish a blue ribbon committee 6 months later and then they can take 10 months, whatever, to come out with a thing. We're in the electronic age here with phones and phone cameras, and of course, everything is pointing at multiple shooters. We've got new forensic evidence. You'll see this on my Substack that came out a few minutes ago. New forensic evidence that shows 11 shots, 3 guns, 11 shots and 3 guns, undeniable forensic evidence. We also have the impossibility of a shooter using 3 different weapons, but also the shooter being under fire and maybe dead. So not only is it difficult to shoot 3 different weapons if you're a shooter, but it's difficult to shoot when you're dead. So we have maybe the shooter dies at the 3rd shot. After the 3rd shot, we may have forensic evidence here now that the shooter is dead, and now a second shooter engages. So that's also into the mix here. Another new development here is we now know 4 different motorcycle police from Jill Biden's motorcade, now have left that motorcade and went to Trump's landing of his plane at the airport, and then got into the end of the motorcade for Trump. And those officers are proven to be there. We produced video evidence today of that. It's out there on the Substack as well, and the Twitter. And also, 2 of them are wounded. 2 of them are wounded. And then now we have a he said, she said, with the motorcycle police saying that they had permission or they didn't have permission. So now we have another squishy area, and these people come right from Pittsburgh, not from here in Butler County. They come from Pittsburgh, these 4 motorcycle police. So we have that intrigue. This reminds us of the intelligence unit that was embedded inside the Dallas police, if you remember, with Jack Ruby, and Jack Ruby's connections with the intelligence unit connected with the Dallas police. So there's all sorts of intrigues here. Everything ports to multiple shooters. We showed you the forensics of the line of sight and the line of fire with the 2 different shooting locations from the forensic wounds and the forensic tragic death of Corey Comparatore. So that evidence also indicates 2 different shooters. So everything pointing to multiple shooters, everything now with the lack of response by the FBI pointing to a cover-up. This is not the same situation that we had in Dealey Plaza. This is not the same situation we had with the Warren Commission. This investigation is going to go forward with or without the FBI, and we're going to keep pressing the FBI's feet to the fire. Reporting from here in Butler Township, Butler County, Pennsylvania, for Neighborhood News, George Webb.